Well, good afternoon, everyone. This is Ken Ham, President of Anston Genesis Creation Museum, the Ark Encounter. I'm down at the Ark on the second deck. Actually, it's 3:30 in the afternoon. It's on a Wednesday after Thanksgiving, right before we get into December. And so this is normally a really low time of year and for the Creation Museum. And yet we have hundreds of people here at the Ark today. In fact, we just look over here a little bit, see some of the people that are just looking around, and I see them all down the hallway here. Just wanted to show you something new that we just did as well, just very briefly here. But the stern end on the second deck we turned into a theatre. So we've just had everybody leave because they just finished this presentation here, and so most people that have already come for the day have already been through here, and they're on down further and up on the third deck. But this is the Noah interview, and it's an incredible video, very powerful. People love it, and normally you'll see these seats just filled with people, but we've actually put up these big monitors up here, and that you can see at the back of me. We'll have a look at those big monitors and see all the seats that we put in here. So we turned this whole area in here into a theatre, and we're doing the same on the third deck. And on the third deck we're going to be showing the gospel presentation, which is a follow-on from this one with the same actors, but it's actually put in a modern context, and it's very powerful. And we'll be releasing that soon and showing it there. So what we're going to do is let's just walk over here. We'll meet some guests as we go down the other end. I want to go down the other end and meet people. And we're now bringing live animals up into the Ark each day. Of course, they go back, they're only up here for an hour or two, and then they take them back to the petting zoo. They don't live in the Ark. So we'll come up here to these people here, and hi.
Hi. Hello.
So what do you think of the Ark?
Very big.
Very big. Okay. Would you say huge? Huge. Yes. Yeah. Where are you guys from?
Punta Gorda, Florida.
Oh, from Florida. Okay. So you come up here because it's getting too cold down in Florida?
Frigid.
Of course.
So come up here for the nice warm weather. Actually, the weather's not too bad, is it? Yeah.
We were thankful.
Yeah, the weather's pretty good. So, well, great. Well, I'm glad you all could be here, and enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
You been to the Creation Museum yet, or?
We have.
Oh, you went yesterday. So you been there before?
We have. They haven't.
Oh, so what'd you think of it for the first time at the Creation Museum?
It was really cool.
It was nice. We
went.
learned a lot from Dr. Parker, so it was reinforcing.
Oh, okay, good. It's an amazing place, just like this. Very different, but
Oh, yeah.
but they're both amazing places. Enjoy the rest of your day.
Thank you.
Okay. All right, let's go down the other end here. Actually, they've done a lot more work here. They've added in these watering pots. If you look up here, you can see they've now put one of Noah's son's wives up there with the cart, and some of the feeding tubes they put here. So there's been a lot added in recent times. In here, the Kinds exhibit, they've added in a lot more here to the Kinds exhibit as well. So for those of you that might have been here when it opened, or even, not long after it was opened, we've added in more animals. We've added a lot more signage, actually. Added in, here's some more exhibits here that have been added into the Kinds exhibit area. So there's more signage in here as well, helping people understand. No, that's not one of your relatives, by the way. Definitely not one of your relatives. And that's the whole point of putting that in there, is to show that there are separate kinds of animals on the Ark. And of course, we're not related to the animals. Man is made in the image of God. So, hey, while we're doing this, why don't you tell me where you're from? If you've got any questions, you could put them on there. We can't get to every question, but we'll try and get to some if you put them there, and I'll have my videographer just read them to me as we're going around here. So,
Everyone's wondering if there's kangaroos on the Ark today.
no kangaroos on the Ark today. I'm sorry. The kangaroos are down in the petting zoo. We do have kangaroos. And we have wallabies at the Creation Museum in the petting zoo, and wallabies are of the kangaroo kind. But let's go down here. I just want to make sure, hang on a minute, that I have my grandson with me today. In fact, we went on a tour at the Toyota assembly plant, and I took him down there to see how they make Camrys and Avalons there. It's the biggest Toyota plant in America, And by the way, tours are free, and that's only 30 minutes from the Ark. So if you come to this area, you need to book in, but book in and do the tour through the assembly plant, the Toyota assembly plant. It is a fantastic tour. So here we are down at the end of the second deck. Hi, where are you guys from?
Elkhart, Indiana.
Elkhart, Indiana. Oh, great. I'm glad you could be here.
Nice to meet you. Thanks.
Thank you.
May I have your autograph?
You want my autograph? Yeah, I got a pen here. Let me sign that for you. Where are you from?
I'm from Minnesota.
You're from Minnesota. That's great. How old are you?
11.
11. What do you think of the Ark?
It's amazing.
It's amazing. See, I like you. Say that right in there. Say it's amazing.
It's amazing.
Well, there you are. There's an 11-year-old from Minnesota that says it's amazing. Well, let's come over here. See who we have here. Hi. Where are you from?
Battle Creek, Michigan.
Battle Creek, Michigan. Okay. So you come here on a midweek
Yes.
after Thanksgiving,
Yeah.
and there's
Before
still
Christmas.
and there's still people here. It's
Yes.
amazing the number of people that have really come.
Destination for me. So
Yeah. Oh, destination. Great. You been to the Creation Museum too?
That's tomorrow.
Tomorrow. Okay.
Yep.
Excellent. Excellent.
Yeah.
Well, you'll enjoy
We
that.
appreciate your planning and your work here. It's great. Brings the Bible to life, you know.
It does in a very
Yeah.
special way. Did you get your photo at the door yet?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah. That's one of the favorite places. That's the photo spot in the Ark.
Yeah, there we go.
Stand next to it and,
It's a reminder of the gospel, and
Yes.
that's what it's all about. So.
well, just the greatness of God and how he planned all this. It's
Right.
just
It is amazing. Well, thanks for being here.
Thank you.
Okay, let's go over here, see who we have here. Hi, where are you guys from?
We're from Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah.
Come out from Oregon for our beautiful weather.
Yep. No. To see the Ark, and we watched your videos, and he really was looking forward to see you when we found out that you were going to be here. So
Well, great. So what do you think of it? Was it worth coming? You like it? What do you think of it?
Good.
What one word would you describe the Ark with? Small? Tiny?
Big.
Big. Big. Well, thanks for being here. Hi. I'll tell you what, let's all move over to where the animals are. We'll come over here. You want me to sign that book for you?
I do, sir. That would be an honor.
Where are you from?
I'm from Honolulu, Hawaii.
Honolulu.
Just happen to be in the neighborhood.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
great. Well, good. But I haven't met too many people from Hawaii when I've been down here. People from all over, but
Okay.
that's great.
Yeah.
Glad you could be here.
Congratulations.
Thank you. We'll move over this way. We got some people here today, and oh look, now these aren't people; these are animals. We got some animals here, and these two are not animals. You're humans made in the image of God, right? This is Matt, who's in charge of our zoo and petting zoo. So,
Hi there.
what animals do we have here today?
Today we have our 3 male llamas.
Uh-huh.
This is Ham right here.
That's Ham.
That's Ham.
Okay.
Yeah, you should really like him.
Yeah, I should really like him.
That's Shem, is the
Shem.
brown one.
Yeah.
And then the black and white one is Japheth, so
Oh,
named after
okay.
Noah's 3 sons.
Oh, okay. So Japheth is a black and white one, and the brown one, and then the sort of a dark brownish. And
He
because all-
resembles you a lot.
oh, he resembles me a
Yeah,
lot.
he
Yeah,
does.
he's got a mouth and 2 eyes and 2
Yeah.
ears, and yeah, exactly. So the petting zoo animals come up here every day.
Correct. Yep,
So,
they'll be
well-
up here in the Ark every day from about noon to 3.
From noon to 3. Okay, for those that are visiting the Ark, if you come on the second deck down the end of the second deck on the bow end, near the door, there's a special area here. This is specially prepared, isn't it? So you can
Correct.
clean it and wash it down and things like that.
Yeah, so it's
And-
got a
and-
special floor. We've got some drains in here for removing the waste and cleaning and that sort of thing.
And the animals like it. They like the activity.
Yeah, they do. They really do seem to enjoy the change of scenery.
Yep.
And since it's all pretty new, they're still adjusting to it a little bit, but they're settling in really
and
well.
the kids and adults like the animals too.
You guys like the animals?
And then
Yeah?
and then they go down to the petting zoo to see them all. There's a
Correct.
lot more animals in the zoo and the petting zoo.
Yeah, at the zoo
yes.
we have about 15 different species, about 65 different animals, so there's a lot to see down there.
And we don't let them live here, right?
No, we don't.
They don't live in the Ark. The
No.
sculptured ones live in the Ark.
Correct. And this,
So-
we have about 15 zoo associate part-time keepers, and Austin Merrill is one of those.
Okay.
He's one of our part-time keepers.
Well, great. It takes a lot to look after the animals. Yeah, we do look after them really well here.
Yeah, we do.
Very high quality. Well,
Definitely dedicated to our animals, so thanks for stopping by.
well, that's great. Thanks for having those here. We'll come back in a minute and just say hi to everyone. So, where's everyone from? If you want to tell me where you're from.
Carolina.
South Carolina. Okay.
South Carolina.
South
Long
Carolina.
term.
You're with her, so you come from the same. That makes sense. You know, that fits. And we met you before, right?
Minnesota.
In Minnesota, and you want a photo. You want to be in the photo? Oh, you want to do a selfie? There we are. Think that'll work? That might work. So, where are you guys from?
Coverdale, Illinois.
Illinois? Oh, excellent, excellent.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania, Pennsylvania. We get a lot of people from Pennsylvania here. Indiana. That's just that way. That way, over there. And where are you from?
Brenham, Texas.
Texas. You know, we get a lot. You know, the top 5 states. Pennsylvania is one. Texas is one. Then Florida. Then North Carolina. Guess what? The other top 5 states.
This is Tanoa.
This is Tanoa. Okay.
Yeah.
The other top state is California. Would you believe? So we have a Noah too. A Noah grandson.
He's going to be 5 years old next week.
Oh, okay. Well, great. Well, there we are. Thank you.
Really appreciative that y'all did this because it's a statement for Christianity.
It is. It is. Very much so. Well, thank you. Thank you. So who else we have here? Over here. I'm gonna. Hi.
Cool.
Where are you
Oregon.
from? Oregon.
Yeah.
Okay. Oregon.
Question for you.
Okay.
Not like trying to stump you, but if I wanted to study creation science, what would you suggest?
If you want to study creation science, well, you know what? Cedarville University, which is only about a couple of hours from here,
Yeah.
2.5 hours from here, it has the only undergraduate geology creationist program in the world. How's that? Do you like geology?
My sister is an evolutionist geologist, and I need to stump her.
Okay, well, that's what you
So,
need to do.
I will go there.
Professor John Whitmore is in charge of
Okay.
that. Cedarville University.
Cedarville
Yeah, it is the
University.
only creationist geology program in the world.
Okay.
So there you are. Look it up, Cedarville University.
Thank you very
They're good.
much.
They're good friends of ours.
Okay.
Okay, thanks. I just this is one of our staff here with me. Can you find my grandson who was with me? I don't want to lose him here. Yeah, he's around here somewhere. Tommy Mitchell or someone will know where he is. They've got him and bring him here to me. Could you do that? And bring him. Yeah. Okay, so where's the rest of you from?
I'm from Bern, Indiana.
Okay.
My name's Melvin Bontrager. You met my wife a little
Yep.
bit ago. It's good to see you. And
Well, thank
thanks,
you.
and God bless you for all you're doing.
Hey, thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Where are you from? Pennsylvania?
You know Ronald Dean?
Oh, name sounds familiar.
That's my brother. He did some work for you.
Yeah. I tell you, it's meet so many people after a while, the names all merge, you know. Where are you guys from?
Oregon.
Oregon? What do you think of this place?
It's
good?
amazing,
You like it?
isn't it?
Yeah.
You like it? Is it big?
Uh-huh.
It is. So there you brought your grandchildren here, especially to see this?
Actually, there's how many of them are there? 4, 6. Yeah.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, excellent. So you guys, where are you from? We're from Oregon. Oh, great. You're a part of this group? Okay. Well, good.
We're the Mississippi contingent.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, this is amazing.
It is amazing.
Good to meet you.
So Mississippi.
Scott Craig.
Yes, sir.
People come from all over.
That's right. That's right.
I even met someone from Honolulu before.
Oh, really?
So, oh, you're from Florida?
Yes. Hello, nice to meet you.
Okay. Were you from Florida? Yeah. Yeah. See, people escape from Florida. Where are you from?
Indiana.
Indiana. And hi, where are you from?
Liberia, West Africa.
Liberia, West Africa. Is that right? What are you doing over here?
Furlough.
Oh, is that right? Oh, good.
So we're doing
So you decided to come to the Ark?
yeah.
Okay. You know where this guy's from? This guy is from Northern Kentucky, and he lives near the Creation Museum, and he's got a grandpa that he loves very much. Who's your grandpa?
You.
Oh, okay. This is our grandson, Caleb. I brought him down to the Toyota assembly plant today to go on the tour, to see cars being made, and you really liked that, didn't you? Oh, well, he told me before he really liked it. All right, you want to go over there and stay with Dr. Mitchell? Okay, you go and stay with Dr. Thomas. All right. Okay, so who else have we met here?
I'm Jessica. Thank you so much for everything you've done. We really
Oh, great.
learned a lot. We
Well,
really
great.
like
so,
the art.
So where are you from?
Minnesota.
Oh, you're with
yeah, this
him.
is our son.
Okay.
He's been dying to meet you in
Oh,
person.
is that
So
right?
thank you.
Well,
Thank
good.
You for everything you've
I'm
done.
glad you could be here. Someone's trying to call me on the phone. Okay, so hi.
Hi. We're from Hebron. We're right around in this area.
Oh, okay,
Just
right
arrived.
around here.
It just
Hi.
came.
First time here?
Yes.
Yes. What you?
50
years, 52 years, and all the couples that are here.
So what's it? You've
We've
been
all been married 52
Oh, you've all been married 52 to
57.
57 years.
So we're just cousins.
Actually, next month, December. December's tomorrow, isn't it?
Yes.
So next month or on December 30, my wife and I will be 44 years.
Very good.
So we got a way to catch up to you.
Yeah, that's all right.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
Very
well,
impressive.
well, that is great.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
Your son-in-law is Hodges, right?
Yes. Yeah. Bodie Hodge is my
He
son-in-law.
lives in Treetops subdivision in Hebron.
Yeah. Is that what it's called? I don't know.
He mows the land that we have up and down the road.
That's it.
Keeps
He
it rolling all
lives right
summer.
next to us.
Oh, is that right?
Yep.
Yeah. Well, yeah. They.
I appreciate what
that
he
is
does.
so
I don't know the address. I just know how to drive to the house.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
know, he lives right next to him.
Ah, okay. Okay.
Yeah,
on
we-
the hill on the farm.
So, oh, okay. So what do you think of this place?
It's
I'm
amazing.
amazed by the construction, let alone everything else.
Right.
Yes.
And then all the exhibits and everything.
All that.
Yeah. Everything.
Yeah.
The attention to detail.
Yes.
Yep.
Yes.
I mean, in all the exhibits, all the stuff is specially made for it.
It's something.
Yeah.
Hair by hair.
Yeah. Hair by head. That's right. Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
And good to talk to you all.
Good to meet you.
Thank you.
Yes,
Thank
yes,
you.
It's wonderful.
Who else we got here? I still got. You want an autograph? I can do that for you. Okay. Let me do that. Okay.
Someone's asking how much is it to come here and where can they find tickets?
If you go to arkencounter.com, and there you can go and it'll tell you all the ticket prices, the various ticket prices and so on. We're coming up to Christmas Town. I'll let you know a little secret here. Okay, so Christmas Eve, we're going to make the Ark and the Creation Museum half price. I'll come out. Okay, thank you. So Christmas Eve, and it closes early Christmas Eve, and then Christmas Town at the Creation Museum, where you come to see the spectacular lights and nativity. If you go to creationmuseum.org, you look at Christmas Town, and you'll see the dates there. I think is it 16 days, 13 or 16 days. Anyway, maybe it's 12 days. Starts on the 16th. So it starts on the 16th of December and goes through until the new year, but there's a couple of days when we don't have Christmas Town. You need to check the dates on creationmuseum.org. And we're going to extend hours at the Ark until 8 p.m. for those same days. And from about 5 to 8 p.m., I think it is 5 p.m. in the afternoon, we'll have half-price tickets at the Ark for those days. So that'll be coming up on arkencounter.com in the very near future. We'll put all the information up there.
Tell people where the Creation Museum is located. Where the Ark is.
The Creation Museum and the Ark in northern Kentucky, they're 45 minutes apart. The Creation Museum is on Interstate 275, 10 minutes from Cincinnati's International Airport in northern Kentucky. And then the Ark is on Interstate 75, about 30 minutes south of Cincinnati at exit 154. We're going to come over and meet this gentleman here who's been waiting to meet me. And so who do we have here? Hi.
Daddy, asked your name.
Leon Rudolph.
Leon, you enjoying the Ark?
Oh, yes.
Where are you from?
I was born and raised in Paducah, Kentucky, but I've been up around the St. Louis area over in Illinois for since back in the late 50s.
Oh, since the late 50s.
Yeah, I
Since
went
then.
into business up there, and so I've been up there, but we just came down to see this.
Yeah. His 4 daughters brought him for a trip just to come see this.
And
Just
then-
to come see
Yeah,
this.
but we're going, when we leave here, we're going back through Owensboro. My mother's still alive. She'll be 102 in January.
Your mother's 102.
She will be, and we're going by and see her on the way home.
That's not, and you're what, 20 plus 10 or something?
I'll be, like I said, I'll be 85 in February.
85 in February. Well, that's
These are my 4 daughters.
my
Where'd the
mother
other
will
one
be
go?
my mother will be 89 in February.
Yeah?
How's that? So there we are. Well, great. It's so great to have you here.
No, this is wonderful.
You
Thank
enjoy the rest of your time.
Yeah, ever
Enjoy
since I heard about this, I've been wanting to see it.
And you're the daughters?
Yes. There's another one
Oh,
somewhere
there's,
around
there's
here.
4 of you here.
Yes,
So
there's
it's
I've
a
got
real
2
family
sons.
get together.
I've also got 2 sons.
Oh, okay.
But I got quite a family.
Well, that's great.
Daddy-daughter trip just to come out here.
Yeah, just for this. We're coming
Just for
going
this?
to the Creation Museum tomorrow.
Oh, okay. Well, you enjoy the Creation Museum tomorrow. too.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. Well, thanks for being here.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Well, that is great. That is really special. Let's go over here. Well, you've got some people over here. Let's see who we've got here. So, there's some of our staff over here. Where are you guys from? Kentucky?
Yes.
Wow, that's a surprise.
Yeah.
You enjoy working here? You better say yes.
Love.
Everyone's watching it.
Love it.
You love it?
Yes, and can I get a picture with you, Mr. Ham?
Oh, sure. Okay. You want a selfie or what?
Sure.
Yeah. Here we go.
Thank you.
Our pleasure.
I've been wanting to get one with you for a while.
You can see if you can sign this.
Can you sign this? Even our staff who want pictures. Okay. There we go.
All right, thank you.
Hey, thank you. So, where are you guys from?
Franklin County,
Franklin County, Virginia.
Near
Oh,
Mark.
Michigan there.
Michigan.
Yeah.
People from all over. That's really something.
That's what this is about, right?
Oh, yeah, exactly. Sure, you can get a picture. Jump in here. Here we go.
Thank you.
Hey, our pleasure. So, who else we got here? Where are you guys from?
Noblesville, Indiana.
Oh, Indiana? Okay. Hi.
Where do we live from?
What's that?
Where do we live from?
Yeah, where do you come from?
Oregon.
Oregon. That's great. That's great. Hi. Well, there we are. Where are you from?
Just north of Toronto in Canada.
Oh, from Canada. I can hear that accent. So, what do you think of this place?
Oh, fantastic! It's just awesome that it's full scale. You get to see the.
It makes it come alive, doesn't it?
It really does.
makes it help make it real to them.
Yeah, it really
so
does.
worth coming to see, hey?
Oh, for sure, man. And the girls, they loved it too, so it's awesome.
Have you been to the Creation Museum yet, or?
Man, I wish we could. Yeah, if we had some more time, that would be the next.
Well, you'll
stop.
have to make some time next
Another
time.
trip. Yep.
Yeah. So glad you could be here.
Yes, sir.
You on your way home, or?
Yeah, tomorrow we're gonna.
Oh, tomorrow you got to head home. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you could drop in. Probably heading home from Thanksgiving, are you?
Well, we actually went to visit some friends in Louisiana,
Okay.
and then we dodged all the tornadoes last night.
Oh, okay.
Just to make it here today. So.
Well, good.
Yeah, right.
So we'll make it home safely. All right. Let's see with these people. Where are you guys from?
We are from Cleveland, Tennessee.
Cleveland, Tennessee. I've met people from all these different states today. Hi. How old are you? How old are you? 6. How old are you? 8. I used to be 8 once. It was a long time ago. Hi.
And this is Mr. Alex. We love the encounter. Haven't been to the museum yet.
But you're going to go, right?
We're going to go. We're probably going to wait until they're just a little bit older. And then we're going to go.
Great. Well, I'm glad you could come.
Yes,
That's
we
great.
enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Hey, our pleasure.
Nice meeting you.
Well, thank you. Well, let's.
Someone was asking at what time are the animals brought up?
Well, we'll come back over and talk to our zookeeper here. We'll do that. And get a word from him. So
that's why we kept his mane a little longer.
Can I interrupt just for a minute, and then you can keep talking to him? This is Matt, our zookeeper here.
Hi there.
So some people are asking again. I know you said it before, but if you can say it again, when do we bring the animals up into the ark?
They're typically up here from noon until 3 every day.
Noon until 3 every day.
Yep.
So you're giving me a special dispensation today. To keep
Exactly. Yeah, we're here just for you.
Yeah. So
But the llamas said they really wanted to do it for you. So.
Okay. Well,
yeah.
that's good. That's good. So noon to 3 every day. You have different animals each day?
Yeah, we'll rotate between the llamas, our alpacas, our Mediterranean donkeys, goats. We have a African spurred tortoise that comes up, and also some hedgehogs.
And we do some teaching programs too.
Correct. Yep.
So now somebody asked if the kangaroos come up into the ark, but they don't come up into the ark.
Not yet. Not yet. We're hoping we'll have Joey here before too long.
Oh, really?
And so maybe next spring, next summer, we'll have a Joey up here. That'd be really
Then
cool.
we could bring a Joey up here.
Yeah.
That would be.
That would be awesome.
People would really enjoy that.
Yeah, that's especially you, being you're from Australia.
Exactly.
Make you feel at home.
We need some real animals here.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Well,
and
thanks,
with the zoo expansion too, we're going to increase the number of animals we have as well as the
Yeah,
different
I should tell people
kinds.
about that. We've actually just approved doing a zoo expansion for next year. We're hoping that'll be done by the summer of next year.
Right.
For all the summer crowds. And from the ark back to the zoo, there's a big area there.
It is.
We're going to expand all that area. Have some new animals as well, some intriguing animals, and more teaching on kinds, which is what we want to do. And expand that whole area so people got more things to see on outside.
Right.
And that's just one of the expansion
And that way too, it's going to probably effectively double the size of the zoo. And then hopefully we can tie it in more to what we're doing here in the ark. So.
And that's what we want to do. So, well, great. I'll let you get back to answering the questions. Okay, thanks. All righty. So, sure, I can do that for you. Where are you from? Northern Ohio. Oh. Okay. You've enjoyed the Ark? Well, there's a lot of people involved in getting this done. Thousands and thousands of people. So, yeah. Hey, thank you. Thanks for being here. Alrighty. So, well, this has been fun today. I tell you what, for a Wednesday midweek, which is always, the low time of any week for facilities like this, and after Thanksgiving and before the Christmas rush starts, this has been great to see people from all over.
Where did your big timbers come from?
Well, there were about 4 different states. They came from Colorado and Utah and Wyoming and Oregon. I think they were the 4 states. Yeah.
Just fascinating.
Yeah, I mean, we had to have. There's a mill in Colorado that has the biggest CNC machine in America. It was the only mill that had a CNC machine the size that could even be involved with these timbers, and they're the ones that found a lot of the timber for us. These are Douglas fir, and down the other end you'll notice there's some bigger ones, and they've sort of got knots on them. They're the Engelmann spruce. They believe those are up to 200 years old. And that came from, they were dead standing forests because the beetles had killed them, and so they're harvested under the forestry license. They wanted to replant the forests, so we were able to get those. We couldn't get enough of those for the entire Ark, so that's why we got the Douglas fir. But these are massive timbers.
Oh, yes, sir.
They go from right down below, right up to the top of the 3rd deck.
I thought so.
Yeah.
I thought so. My family's in sawmill business a little
Oh,
bit.
okay.
And, it's
Oh,
fascinating.
you'd be interested to see all the timbers
Yes,
here.
sir.
Yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
sir.
And on the outside, it's radiata pine from New Zealand that's shipped to the Netherlands, undergoes a process called a koya, that warranties it for 50 years against warping or cracking. Then it was sent to North Carolina and milled into shiplap. And then they had 2 different sizes of shiplap that they used. So
I'm really fascinated with this structure, with the billion of paper we own
Right.
and putting it all together. It's really, we
Wow.
had some great craftsmen.
we had some, yeah. Well, there were about 100 Amish carpenters who were involved in putting the timber frame structure together. It's the biggest, timber framing is a particular type
Yes,
of
sir.
building. It's the biggest timber frame structure in the world.
Oh, man. It's beautiful. You've
So,
done an
well,
awesome
great.
job.
Hey, thank you. Thanks for being here. Hi. Hi. I'm good.
I'm her husband, Pete.
Okay.
They said about the cubits and how long it was. Well, the movie said the cubit was 24 inches. That's 2 feet. So if that's correct and it was 300 cubics, then it makes it 600 feet, not 500 feet.
Actually, the cubit we're using is a 20.4 inch cubit. 20.4, I think.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That may be 300 feet then.
Well,
One on there said it was 24.
Well, it's actually 510 feet long,
Oh, okay.
and 85 feet wide and 51 feet high.
And I just wonderful they had those steel things to hold up the rafters with, and
Yeah, well, actually, they were using iron back before the flood.
Yeah, I wonder if they really used it on the ship.
Yeah,
Making it
it's-
with just
yeah,
wood and no
the-
steel was.
Yeah, well, we don't, when you look at the Bible, within a few generations of Adam, they were workers of bronze and iron. By the time of Noah, they probably had a lot of iron structure.
So, how much did the whole thing weigh, do you think? Or no?
Yeah, it weighs, I used to know how much it weighed. So I'm trying to think. I should remember that. I think they worked it out at, it's hundreds and hundreds of tons, I know that. I think it could be, I'm not game to say a figure right now.
Did you have somebody from biblical thing that knows about all the structure, how they built it?
Well, it was built as a true timber frame structure. It was designed as a ship, as a wooden ship, and then built as a building for tourists. So it's sort of a modified ship built as a building for tourists. And of course we had to build it to code, so we had to use all sorts of items for code. Fire prevention, and we had to use the steel bolts and so on. There are some wooden pegs in places.
I saw some there. I was looking at
but we had to use steel simply because of the code requirements. But it's very possible Noah used a lot of that anyway.
Yeah.
So anyway.
I grow garlic, so I was all excited
Oh, really?
when I saw the garlic.
Oh, okay.
I said, yes, they did have garlic.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, well, we put that in there. So.
Yeah, well, that's good though.
Well, great to have you here.
Fabulous. We had no idea this even existed.
Yeah.
Last Sunday at church, we told friends of ours that we were going to Kentucky for a few days.
Yeah.
and they said, "Oh, go see the Ark." I don't think they've seen it either.
Right, okay,
but
they heard about it.
They heard
So
about
it was
it.
worth dropping in.
Oh yes, and we're
Well,
going
down to see
to.
my niece in E-Town, so I said, let's just go on down this
We're
way.
hoping to get a group together, a bus group together to come down to see this. It's fabulous.
Well, great. I'm glad you could be here.
Thanks.
Thank you.
Yes, sir. We ran downstairs because we knew this was a
Oh.
once in a lifetime opportunity to
Okay.
actually get your autograph.
Sure, we can do that. There we go.
Can we get a picture?
Sure. Go ahead.
Please. Thank you.
Very good. Hey, thank
We
you.
know God put you here for a
Hey,
reason.
thank
so
you.
We appreciate it.
Appreciate
Can I get
it.
one too?
Sure. You can get one. There we go. Show us a photo. There we go. Hey.
Thank you very much. We got Christmas presents.
Well, good.
You want to get our picture?
Sure.
Thank you.
All right. Thank
We
Well,
are
enjoy
so
the rest of your time.
amazed. We are so amazed.
Well, thanks for being here. You want a
Get
picture
one with
too?
my wife, yeah.
Okay, Maria, can you take a picture and video at the same
Our
time?
Beth can
Okay,
do it.
sure. There we go.
But
You had to multitask so much. Oh, I'm sorry.
There we go. Good. Okay. Video and pictures at the same time.
Merry Christmas. Yeah.
Same view. Thank you. All right. Well, we're going to see if we can escape today and escape from here. Here's what I want you to do. For those of you who are able to come to the Christmastown program at the museum, spectacular lights. People say they're the most exquisite lights in the entire tri-state area. I know we have the Cincinnati Zoo Festival lights, and I'm actually going to see that this weekend. And they're spectacular. They have so many lights over the zoo. But the ones at the museum are very different, the way they're set up, and they're exquisite. And we also have a live nativity, and we're going to have a lot of people dressed as in the days of the babe in a manger. And animals there, and from the petting zoo, and we have a cataluma and all sorts of foods on the outside, and our famous turkey dinner that's only, I think, it's $6.99 for a turkey dinner, and we sell thousands of those. People love that. That's at the Creation Museum, and Christmastown is free at the Creation Museum. And then after 5 p.m. on Christmastown days, and you go to creationmuseum.org to see the dates, after 5 p.m. We allow people in the museum itself until we close at 9, I think it is, for $5 during the Christmastown dates. Then on the same dates, Christmastown, down here at the Ark will have lights too. And the Ark is not having the live nativity and all that sort of thing. That's at the Creation Museum. But down at the Ark from 5 p.m. On those same dates, Christmastown dates at the museum. So go and have a look at that on the creationmuseum.org website. It'll be up on the Ark Encounter website very soon, but we're going to offer half-price tickets at the Ark from 5 p.m. Through to, I think it's 8 p.m. Or it might be 9 p.m. Don't quote me right now. I know we're working on all that, and we'll have all that released very soon. And then Christmas Eve at the Ark and the Creation Museum on Christmas Eve day, and we close early on both those days. But Christmas Eve day, we're going to have half-price tickets at the Ark and at the Creation Museum. So the Creation Museum Christmastown starts on December 16th. Thank you, Maria. 16th, and goes through until the new year. So it goes after Christmas, but there's a couple of days because of Christmas Day and so on where we don't have it. So check the dates on creationmuseum.org. Any other questions there before we sign off here? Hope you enjoyed our little visit here with the animals, show you this area. This is a special area that's done up now especially for animals to bring them on the Ark. We've made a lot of improvements since we first started, add a lot of things here at the Ark, and we'll continue to do that and continue to add things outside. As I said, the zoo expansion, the outdoor village that we're building, lots of things that are going on. We just continually do this as we continue to add to the whole place. So have a great day, and we'll do some more live videos sometime in the future. We try to do 1 or 2 a week, so just keep an eye out. Actually, I'll mention now, Friday night we have our Christmas party, and for the staff at Answers in Genesis, and actually there's so many that we have to have it over 2 nights, Friday night for one group and Monday night for another group. And I'm going to do a live broadcast from our Christmas party this Friday night at around, I'm not sure the time, around about 7 o'clock, okay. So, see, I'm always told what to do. Other people tell me what to do. 7 o'clock Friday night, and you'll see, actually, I think Friday night we got 550 staff with their families there. Monday night, I think there's about another 500 staff and families. And we've got a special guest, a ventriloquist, and so we're going to have a little bit of that show as well, Friday night too. So that's at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, this Friday night. Okay, with that, I'll sign off. Have a great day.